call me Mystic Mac because I predict these things.
Steven Nguyen takes on Mohammad Yahya this Saturday at UFC Fight Night Abu Dhabi. And Mohammad Yahya, I think he's the only fighter out of Abu Dhabi in the UFC, so of course he's on this card. Hasn't had the best of luck in UFC as of late. Lost his last two fights, his only two fights in the UFC. Looking to turn it around against Steven Nguyen, who's also coming off of a loss to Jarno Aarons in his UFC debut. Before that, had 2 wins on Dana White's Contender Series, and before that, had a loss to Elon Cruz by vicious flying knee knockout. So, I don't know if the UFC thinks that maybe Mohammad Yahya can get a win over Steven Nguyen to get into the win column, but I just don't see it happening. I think Steven Nguyen is much better than Mohammad Yahya. He's very floaty on the feet with his striking, very technical, throws straight punches, has a good jab, moves very well, likes to kind of fight at range, keeps his hands up, defensively responsible for the most part, but he can be hit, has good calf kicks, but doesn't really check the calf kicks very well. He was getting beat up by Jarno Aarons in his last fight where his ankles were kind of rolling. He had to kind of continue to switch southpaw to kind of defend that leg, but like I said, doesn't really move his head very well at times and can be hit. Was getting hit by AJ Cunningham in that fight, was getting bloodied up before he did get the finish, was getting tagged by Jarno Aarons in that fight, knocked down a couple times as well, and obviously knocked out by Elon Cruz. So can be hurt, can be chinned, but he's very technical. He's good. He's got good takedown defense, about 84% takedown defense. I think he's only like a blue belt in jiu-jitsu, which is crazy, but very well rounded, I would still say. Good takedown defense. He does have some chokes, guillotine chokes, rear naked chokes on his record, and very technical on the feet. So I do think he beats Mohammad Yahya, who just got absolutely destroyed by Cowie Fernandez in their fight, getting his leg just absolutely beat up. He's standing straight up in the air, chin in the air, doesn't seem to have a lot of snap on his punches, just doesn't seem to really do anything very well. Got beat up by Trevor Peek in that fight, and then you look at his regional record, and he's got wins over guys who are 5-3, 7-4, 7-2, 5-2, 8-6. Anytime he steps up and faces anybody with any type of skill, the 3-0s, the 9-1s, he's losing and getting finished. So I'm gonna go Steven Nguyen in this one. I think he can pick apart Mohammad Yahya at range, maybe get the KO. The same way that he got the KO over AJ Cunningham in his final outing in Dana White's Contender Series. But if he can't get the KO, I think he's going to do enough to win all 3 rounds and get the decision. Thanks.